All right. Hi, folks. So this is how you do the old school comb over undercut. All right. Normally you want to like comb your hair as soon as you get out of the shower the way you want it, and then go about getting dressed and stuff. So I'm just gonna mess my hair up real quick. So I'd show you. I'm gonna take your wet brush, and for me, I comb over to the left. I think Sean combs to the right, but I comb to the left. So I'm just gonna comb my hair over, just like when I get out of the shower, just because it's all like soft and ready to go, and you want it to start drying in the place that you want it to eventually be. So I would comb it over, and then I'd go and finish getting dressed, put on my deodorant, do everything you need to do. And then when I come back, your hair should be like lightly damp. It shouldn't be wet and it shouldn't be dry. Once you come back, you're gonna want to. So for me, I use the Clean Cut Look pomade from Axe, but you can use any kind of pomade; it'll work. You're gonna want to grab or put your fingers in and scoop out like a good amount. I would say this is good, and I might end up doing a little bit more depending on how it is. And also, like with my hair, like if it's like drier, I'll tend to like get the pomade like lightly wet and like give a splash of it from the sink. Like I might just run my hand through once to get like a little tiny bit of water on it, just to so it doesn't like all stick to one clump of hair. So now I'm gonna like run it through my hair, and I'm gonna like, just like as if you're trying to mess your hair up, you want it all worked in, all the hair. Okay. Yeah, and I can tell from the feeling that like not all the hair has gotten the pomade, and so I'm gonna do a little bit more. I use a lot because my hair's curly. Some people with straight hair don't have to use this much, but I don't. I have curly hair. Alright, so I'm gonna work it in. Make sure it's all over on both sides. So I go to this side, and I go to this side, and back, and forward. Now I can tell, I feel that it's like all worked in. So now what I do is I take my wet brush again, and I put my head upside down, and I'm gonna like kind of comb in a downward fashion using the comb and then my hand, pressing them together, making it like a mohawk almost is gonna look like. But I'm gonna have my head upside down while I do this. And this is creating like the lines in which your hair is gonna like comb over to the side, whichever hand the brush is in. So this is creating the lines for that, giving your hair like some direction. All right, so now when I come up, you want your hair to be sticking up actually, like in the front, kind of poofy sticking up. So when I come up, I'm gonna make sure my hair doesn't fall forward. I'm gonna kind of tilt it back. So now I want my front of my hair to be sticking up, and I want to start from the back and just comb it over. Okay? And you just work your way forward. You don't really actually want to comb the front. The front you want to keep combing upwards, and that upwards in motion to give it that poof. And then you're going to comb it over. You can help with your hand a little bit. You don't want to press too hard. You're really light, you know. Keep combing and keep combing. Your hand just gives it light direction. The comb does everything else. Plus gravity, I guess. Alright, now that I pretty much have my hair where I want it, next you're going to want to grab your hairspray. The pomade's really soft, so like it just directs the hair where you want it. Now you grab the hairspray. This is going to seal it in. so it stays where you want it now. So then I put my hairspray in, spray it all over. Now that it's like little droplets, I'm gonna, sometimes for me at least, there's like little hairs sticking out and stuff, so now I'm gonna run my hand lightly over my hair, kind of spreading the hairspray that's there and like making sure if there's any little hairs that they're gonna stick back. Trying to just control the madness. All right, and that's how you do that. Some bonus content for if you grow a beard someday or whatever. Want to see how I do my beard? I like to use this Bulldog beard oil. Smells delicious. Right now my hands have all of the pomade and the hairspray still on it. My beard gets kind of crazy, so I'm gonna put some of this beard oil, about like 3 to 4 drops, in my hand. Then I rub it in, and I'm gonna work it into my beard, start to control this madness. This is how you become the hipster lumberjack. Lumber snack, sorry, that's what I heard. The hipster lumber snack. So I'm just working in everywhere. It's gonna make it so I have like a nice healthy shine to it. And then I just take my wet brush again and I just comb it down. Wanna maybe like comb everything so it's not all just sticking out everywhere all crazy. Maybe comb the bottom to forward, try and just like make it so all the hairs are in a grouping that look nice. And then I'm gonna wanna like actually like run my hands down, and this is why the pomade's nice, because then it takes the hairs that are gonna stick out wild and crazy and just kind of like groups them all together, makes them look nice. And now you're in for a treat. I've been doing this for about a week now. Been training my old school handlebar mustache. I'm trying to grow it out so it's gonna do the curl thing. I watched a video a week ago and I've been working on it. It's gonna take a while because I got crazy hair, but you're gonna want to also take this. So I got one of these brushes, a round brush, and so you're gonna use this to comb your mustache. You want it to part right here in the middle, okay? So you want it to start to part right there, and then you want to like work your way out. But I'm just gonna take the brush and comb along. You want your hairs to actually go that way, and they're gonna start training to go towards that way. And you just comb and then twist at the end so that the hairs at the end start turning up. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm just putting down the hairs that might have popped up. And then I got this stuff called Lumberyard Utility Balm. The stuff's good. Makes me smell like Home Depot. So, just gonna like work it in. It's pretty strong. I'm gonna work it in right here, just rubbing my finger to get it like loose and warm. And then I'm gonna rub it together on my fingers. And then I'm just gonna go right in the middle where I was showing you where I want to part the mustache. And I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna start at the top. I'm gonna start at the top and just work it in. Because you really want to have that part in there to give it the nice look. And you start at the top from your nose, part it, pushing it down. And I'm gonna do this all the way through my mustache. So I'm gonna get some more the merrier, they say with this. Plus, who doesn't want to smell like Home Depot, you know? So you're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna work it all the way through, all the way down. I'm just gonna keep pushing out. I'm trying to tame the madness and teach it to actually grow the way I want it to grow. So eventually, it'll just do this on its own. Maybe someday. But I've only been doing it for a week, so, you know. So let's see if I can get it to start doing what I want it to do. Got a little bit more. And at least, like I said, at least, you know, I'm gonna smell like fresh sawdust, you know, which is nice, you know, like it's a manly thing. And I'm just gonna kind of twist at the end. You can do like you're snapping your fingers. You just twist. So I'm gonna push it down and then grab it and do a little like rolling your fingers, trying to, okay. So that's, as you can see, my hair is a little crazy. So hopefully eventually it's gonna keep growing the longer I do this. I'm only 1 week in, maybe in a month or 2 months it'll start doing exactly what I want. But all right, well, let me know if you have any questions. Leave it in the comments or something. All right, guys, bye.